interesting stuff. If there's a fire, you go out that door. You can go out that door, but it's longer. So, let me welcome everyone to the launch of Support U. And what a fantastic turnout we've got. This has to be the best attended event I have ever put on, and I thank everyone for turning up. So I'm going to begin by telling you our values. At Support U, this is the promotion of equality and diversity, particularly in relation to lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender persons. It's to promote social inclusion to the public benefit by working with people in Reading who are socially excluded on the grounds of their sexual orientation or gender reassignment. It's to relieve the needs of such people and assist them to integrate into society. So, let me introduce you to your volunteers. So if you have any requirements or assistance, you can now identify them. So if you'd all like to come forward. In front of you are the people from all the LGBT community, some straight allies as well. They will be either helping in a general capacity or setting up groups of their own, of which Support U will be supporting their projects. We have already helped SARC, and that's the Sexual Assault Referral Centre, with their petition, advice and a website. We will do the same for the other groups, such as a lesbian becoming a family, transgender advice. There is one thing I have to do, and I have to thank someone who doesn't know I'm doing this, is someone spent all week, every single day, nearly 12 hours every day in the office, and when you get to go and have a look, you'll see just how much hard work she's done. Claire Louise, thank you very much. Thank you, volunteers, if you would like to now mingle and be beautiful. Right, we started this project because after 9 years with Reading Pride, it was obvious that Reading needed a hub that people would be able to access. Reading Pride would get asked all sorts of questions about where could they meet people, if there was help for them on a problem. Reading Pride is a festival to bring the groups together, and Reading Pride made a big dent in getting the information out there to the public. I could see almost straight away that the LGBT community needed a home, somewhere that people could go and meet others, especially when it comes to just coming out. Now, my experience in coming out was going to the Granby on my own and actually crying for a couple of months to strangers. Luckily, I made friends who could see my distress of coming to terms with the issue of coming out. I knew then I didn't want anyone else to go through that. So how did we get to where we are now? So I'm going to tell you let me show you with the images.
having issues at work, they're still having issues in the school, and in general day to day. So the list is endless of all the things we can bring in together and advise on. That number. There are actually envelopes at the back by the bar that you can actually add your donations in tonight. There is actually standing order forms as well, so if you'd like to actually do a regular donation, you can do it by putting that back into your bank for us. So, where do we begin with the thank yous? This list will go on, but what I will say is that it wouldn't have happened without the help of the council and our councillors, Jamie Wake for writing my speech for the council, and Andrew for getting on board for this project. So I now pass you on to the Right Worshipful, the Mayor of Reading, Councillor Deborah Edwards, who wishes to say a few words.
How do you follow that? How do you actually follow that? From a small idea with people who are feeling actually denied any sort of care, love, affection, or anything like that, to come to this and come to this launch. It's absolutely fantastic. For us to, as Reading Borough Council, has always been aware of people's differences, diversities, and we've always accepted them. This is the community of Reading, and this is why we hope to become a city soon. Well, we'll see about that. Hey, I'm absolutely delighted here to be part of this launch. It's been one of the petitions that came to me as a new mayor, which I was so proud to be in that council chamber to hear this petition and to see from then to now what we can do, working as a team, working together, that we can get this far. I'm sure we can even go further. I wish support you all the best, and I hope everything goes really well, and if we keep on working together, things will be better for everybody. Thank you.
So before our first piece of entertainment tonight, I thought everything you've seen tonight has been donated. That's the entertainers that we've got, and the decor from Cherubs, which are beautiful, I'd like to add, and importantly, your volunteers. So, please, if you can welcome on stage, Daniel Johnson. Yeah.